What's up, guys? It's your boy Manny back here again with one more review. Guys, today I got something that you guys are gonna like. Now, as you have seen on Instagram and you've seen on my stuff, I have bagged my car with a company called Grinds USA. Now today, since there's a lot of air companies out there and this is a new one to the market that's gonna blow you away, I wanna kind of show you what the control does, how it works, and how everything works on it, so you see how smooth and how easy it is to actually operate the airbags with the Grind system. And to do that, I brought one of my good friends, Nacer from Grinds. He's gonna actually go ahead and show you how to get this done. Let's check it out.
Thank you, Manny, for having me. And I'm cut it. I'm Nacer from Grinds USA, and today I'm gonna show you how to operate the controller. Come check this out. All right, guys, so in Manny's car, he's rocking the GP, which is the Grinds Pressure Management. So this specific management is only for pressure-based system, but let me show you the controller. As you can see, you have control of individual bags. You also have your cool Grinds logo, which is LED lights up, and the 4 pressure base there. So you can see the controller is very awesome. It's an aluminum finish and it's small. It has a 3.5mm jack. As you can see, it's pretty cool. It has a very good feel to it, and it's just smooth. So now we're gonna go into the settings so you can check that out. All right, guys, now showing you guys the controller. So as you can see, you have 3 presets: set 1, set 2, set 3. So these are your ride heights, and you could control them to however you want. Also, the Grinds button is our home button. So with the Grinds button, you could do all 4 bags go up at the same time, or all 4 bags go down at the same time, or you could have it air out of the Grinds button, and it's also your save button. So I'm going to show you that. And you could control both in the front together or down, and you can control individual front left or front right. Okay, and then for the rears, the same thing. You can control the rear bags together, up or down, and then of course rear left, up or down, and rear right, up or down. So now let me take you into the settings. All right, guys, so here's our settings. Of course, you have the high gear set and the pressure gear set. And to move, through the menu, you're gonna hit the arrow, the top one, to go up, and you could go all the way up, as you see, or you could go the bottom arrow and go all the way down. The high gear set is for our high sensors only. So if you have a pressure-based system, you're not going to worry about that because you would need the high sensors to work. So Manny has a pressure-based system, so we're going to go into the pressure gear set. So if you click the Grinds button, you can see here, this is his pressure gear set. This is where you set your pressures. So how do you set the pressures? Well, you will click it to whatever height you want. Let's say you want to have it at, I don't know, let's just say 90. Both in the fronts, and then of course with the rears, you want to have it at 90, right? And that's the pressure that you want. So since it's a pressure gear set 1, all you got to do is hold the middle button, and as soon as you hold it, you're gonna see that it's gonna flash, and once it flashes, it automatically saves. So if you want to go into your next pressure, let's say set 2, you would just move the whatever pressure base you want up and down, whatever you want, and then hit that middle button, and you're gonna see a flash, and as soon as it flashes, it automatically saves. So that's how you set the pressures from 1 to 3. Okay, let's go back to the menu, and this is automatic calibration. So the system automatically calibrates for you. You don't have to worry about it. Now the high sensor system, you could do it, but there's an option that you could do it there, but for now you don't have to worry about it because it's an automatic calibration, and this is how it looks. You gotta make sure high sensors are properly installed, and it tells you what to do. So we'll go back now, and we have the automatic adjust. So if you want it, let's say you're at the parking lot and you just want the system automatically adjust, you could do that, or you could choose to turn it off. And the way you do that is you press this button on top of the Grinds, and you see it'll go from off to on, and it's already saves there. Control mode. So since this is a pressure-based system, you're gonna leave it in pressure. If you have a high system, you're gonna switch it to high, and you're gonna see it there. But since it's pressure, we're gonna leave it in the pressure side, okay? and then we're gonna move down. Now the flame action, this is something very cool. So if you wanna air out when you turn off your car, you're gonna leave this on and automatically would air out for you. You just turn off your car, walk away, and you see it drop. And if you wanted to rise up when you turn on your car, it's ignition action. So you would just go to on, and it tells you what gear do you want to go to. So it's first, second, or third, or or off. So you could choose, what set ride you want to go when you turn your car on. Of course, we have the compressor as well. You could turn it on or off. And remember, this is the button you do to navigate. So you could turn the compressors on when you want, or you could turn them off when you want as well. Okay. The control error. So this, if we click it, this is the precision of the weight of your car. The lower the precision, the better it's gonna be if you have a heavier car. So you could play with this option over here, and it's pretty much to get it more precise. And guys, so this is the tank range. So you could have the maximum or the minimum, and you could set this for whatever, when you want the compressors to turn on, you could set the low minimum pressure so the compressor automatically turn on and fills it up to your max. So Manny has it at 180 for his max, and the minimum for 150. So whenever the compressors reach, or the pressure reaches the 150, automatically turns on, and it will go to 180, and then the compressors will shut down. So you can set that in this menu. All right, and then we have your airbag range. So we recommend for the airbags to not go above 120, but each bag is, rated to hold 150 psi. Anything above 150 psi, we don't recommend, because you could pop a bag. So we always recommend for your height to be in the 120s. If you got to go a little bit above that, it's okay, but make sure you keep it under 150, and this is where you set that. Now our system gives you a buzzer, a sound that allows you to let you know whenever there's a leak or whenever you go above your airbag range, so that way you know. So you could customize that here. Then we have the park mode enable, and this is pretty much if you wanna not use your controller while driving, you would just turn this on and you will not be able to use the controller while driving. So pretty much it's just a safety asset to have if you have children or you don't want anybody touching the car the controller while driving, then you could use this mode. Then of course the Bluetooth switch you can control with your phone, and we'll go a little bit more into that. Then the home button, this is the grinds button, and you can see it says all up. You could change it to do all down, or car down, or auto run, or no. No is to do nothing basically. So you can also do left up, left down, right up, right down, or all up, which is what Manny had it. So we're gonna do all up. Then the brightness, guys, you could do high, or low, or middle. So that's just the brightness of the controller. The brightness sleeping, when you want the controller to sleep, right now it's a low, so that's pretty good. And the sleep time, you could set the time that you want the controller to just go down. Color selection, you have different color options. Right now Manny has it in black, but you could also choose white. We like it in black better. Language, this is something very cool, guys. So the GP has 3 languages. So it's in English, in Dutch, and of course you have Espanol. So for those speaking languages, it's pretty cool because you could navigate between that. And if you prefer a different language, you could go ahead and change it. The pressure unit, right now here in the United States we use the PSI, but if you want to switch to the bar system, you could switch to the bar system. So you could go between bar and PSI, and bar is very popular over there in Europe. That's the system that they use. So here we use the PSI system, but you have the option to do that. Then we have a sensor check, to check your sensor for your height. So if you have our height system, you're going to be able to check your sensors. And here is just the device, and this is how the grinds, the main branch has everything calculated. It tells you your main device, your ECU version, the PAT version, and you can see there the serial number and the PAT serial number, so you have the information there. And the about is very cool because you have the little scan option to go to our main branch website and see all the products over there and you can state it over there. Now, since this is USA, you will go directly to us, but you're also able to check out our Grinds May website. And that's all, guys. That's a little bit about the controller, and yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys, so now we're gonna show you the set, on Manny's car. So he has a set 1 for the highest, rise of the PSI. So if you need to get into something that, you don't know if you're gonna clear, this is what clears bumpers, what goes above. So this is set 1, so check it out. So this, as you can see, this is what clears bumpers from him. If he needs to go above something, he has the highest level base, on his setup. So this is set 1. Now we're gonna go into his right high, which is set 2, and you're gonna take a look now at the set 2. So this is his ride height, and as you can see, he rides very smooth and nice, and you could contact him to see, but the suspension is very comfortable, it's quite smooth, and the air suspension, guys, is the best quality you could have. Say it from experience. I know a lot of people like coilovers, but then when you want to show it out, you just have your set 3, and this is what makes the most valuable asset of your car. Check this out, guys. With that, we finished the control. Have a good day, guys. I appreciate the time. Thank you, Manny, so much, and keep checking out the build because we have a lot of things coming up in the future. Stay tuned, guys.